Okay, so now I have both sides of my block pieced. You can see that they are the mirror of each other. They're going to go together like this. There are a lot of opinions about when you should take out the papers when you are paper piecing. I don't know what the right answer is. I know what makes it easiest for me to piece. For this block, I take out the B papers before I stitch so that I don't have to take out 2 blocks worth of seam allowance lines. I do leave the A paper piecing in because that's going to be my top block when my right sides are together. Okay, and I stitch along this line. Now I do that for a couple of reasons. You could take out both before you start. These blocks nest because of how we constructed them, so you're going to have fairly accurate points already. For me, I have to switch feet on my sewing machine to a 1/4 inch foot and then back to the regular foot to paper piece. So it speeds up the process not to be switching feet. So I leave, my regular foot on, and it's easier for me just to follow that line than try to gauge a 1/4 inch. But you can do it however you would like. I would, try it one way, try it both ways, decide what feels best for you. So I'm going to remove these papers in this section. And if you've creased or perforated your lines, they're going to just pull right out. I do suggest kind of pulling to the side and not pulling up. You pull over and away from your seam. And then, you can use the tweezers if you have one handy to remove some of these last little pieces. I find they usually fall out in the while I'm piecing everything. So, right sides together. There's B, here's A. Our seams are going to nest right here. I'm going to pin at those seams because I can't see the other side. And now I'm going to go stitch right along this line. Okay, so here they are sewn together. See that I'm going to open them up and they're going to be one bird. So remove the papers from this one too. Again, if you've creased or perforated, it's going to come out pretty easily. I find the hardest part to be this seam allowance because I didn't fold that or do anything with that before I sewed. Okay, so here's the black. I'm going to go press that open because of all the nesting seams back here. I'll be right back. So here's the finished bird block of the flight quilt pattern, and this will sew together with the rest of your background squares. My last piece of advice or tip would be to keep this on top when you're sewing it to your regular squares that have nothing else going on, and that way you can keep an eye on where your seam intersection is here, and you can make sure that you don't lose the points of your birds. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions, and I'm always here to help.